This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
See, Chase got a little bit sideways, but he knew the 32. His spotter told him the 32 was coming on the outside.
Right.
He couldn't pull out for the block. Great job by Shane Lee.
Wow, he was a lot more sideways than I thought by that view.
Yeah, he was. And look at the gap now Shane Lee's opened up over Chase Briscoe.
You know, this has been a great learning experience season, though, for Shane Lee. And look at this. Guess what? Krzyzewski has lost his right side window again. He's coming to the pit area because they've been black flagged. And now he is spun out, so we will see if
the Arca officials have black flagged him because, again, and we speculated, Ray, when that side window came out in the very start of the race, that unless that thing wasn't latched, I would be really worried about that thing coming out.
Take a look at our replay here. You see Krzyzewski coming in. He misses the orange cone.
Yeah, missed
thankfully.
the commitment line as well. But again, he's already been lapped, and that may even result in another penalty because he missed the commitment line coming in.
See his roof spoilers come up there, and that, as he spins around backwards, keeps that car planted firmly on the asphalt. But we did have to go to caution for the second time behind the leader right now in his Jive Chevrolet.
Yeah, he's a full 10 seconds behind our second place car right now, Shane Lee. And he has 7 seconds on the fourth place running Christopher Bell right now. And there is that fourth place running Christopher Bell. He's got Ty Majeski. Ooh,
yellow,
our second place car.
Shane Lee is into the wall here on lap 72.
What a tough break for that young man. Had such a great run going. It's going to be a real break for everyone else in this field with the exception of the 99 of Austin Cindric.
Yeah. Cindric was hoping that we would have a long green flag here and all of the front running cars would have to make their second pit stop under green. It's not going to play out very well for him tonight. And obviously our second place car has had some sort of a problem and is in the wall. It all started right in the middle of turns 3 and 4. He's almost up to the restart zone. You see there, looks like a...
Yeah, just a right front tire went down, it looks like, Ray. Tough break for Shane Lee. We talked about Austin Cindric going 2 laps down when he made his pit stop. He was right behind our leader with fresh tires. He was able to get by Chase Briscoe to get one of those laps back. So now he's only 1 lap down.
Now, Briscoe had developed a pretty big lead over 3rd, 4th, 5th, and back. I mean, that was back to 20-some seconds. But guess what? That's all a race now, too, as we get ready for pit stop.
Yeah, all gone. I think I want to come in at least put right side tires on. If I'm Chad Bryan, I may put 4 tires on. I've got the best car in the field. Let's don't mess it up by doing something wrong. I think we should put 4 tires on.
Especially with a commanding lead in the points. Why would you take the...
Gets into his back and got it in the wall as well.
Majeski with those 2 tires trying to block down to the inside. He may have wanted to give a thought there to waving the 99 by. He was catching him awful quickly. We'll see what they do now to try to settle this. But again, this is a battle for 7th spot. They're not going for the win.
Yeah, the 17's not going to be able to hold off this 99 for long. Again, he just has better tires. Austin needs to use a little patience here. 17 needs to give him some room. He did, and there he goes.
I'll tell you what, Ty Majeski is a driving machine because that is the 3rd time that he's had that car cocked sideways. But in my estimation, he should have gone to the high side and waved it by.
Well, the 99 was definitely there on the bottom. The spotter should have said, hey, you got one inside. Ty came down to try to take his normal line into the corner, and the 99 was there.
Remember, Majeski's already been completely jacked sideways by the 05 of Townley, and he got it that time. Looked like the 99 did a little bit of a bounce to the wall. But here's the 3rd time as Austin Cindric clearly has a good position on the bottom. Ty's coming down to try to block, and look at that car.
About 45 degrees sideways,
wow,
and he saves it.
That's a Ron Hornaday, Johnny Benson deal right there.
Exactly.
Man,
Austin Cindric just about caught him again with that right front corner. Fortunately, he didn't.
3 times that Ty Majeski could have been hard into the wall, and he saved it each of those. Great job of driving, but again, with those 2 tires, certainly not going to be in position to win, and now Majeski is going to drop a couple spots back to 9th.
And see, the 2 cars that we know that took 2 tires on that pit stop are back in 8th and 9th. So what that tells me is the 2 tires really didn't work against these 4 tires.
It'll be interesting to see what the next opportunity is for Ty Majeski. I've watched this kid race late models all over the country. He's in contention to win the NASCAR Whelen American Championship. He really is a wheel man. It's been fun to watch. And for more on that, let's go back to the pits and check in with Jim.
Ray, he's chasing a national points championship in the weekly racing series for NASCAR. He's out of Wisconsin, but they're done racing at the tracks he can score points at. So this Saturday, he's going to chase a 3-race battle to the finish by going to Elko, Minnesota, running that 3/8 mile in a twin feature night to try to capture that championship. To answer your question, next time we'll see these young men in the Arca Racing Series car at Kansas Speedway, our season finale.
Well, thank you, Jim, for that update. Certainly fun to watch him drive for sure, and he's already had a great deal of success in Arca's lower divisions in the truck series, trying to work his way up through the ranks, and he's done a whale of a job here tonight.
Yeah, he really has. I think it was a pretty good attempt to put 2 tires on the car to see what happened. It didn't work out, but it was worth a shot for sure.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, here is the number 77 of Chase Briscoe, and he is picking him up, still putting him down, running very, very competitive laps as we're inside a 10 to go here tonight in the Scott 150.
Yeah, John Westtown was trying to chase him down. Remember last time on a super speedway, John West finished 2nd at Pocono. He'd like to do one better than that, but a pretty good effort to start the weekend for John West.
Right before we went to caution, Phil, I started to say about the learning experience it's been for Chase Briscoe this year. It has been so fun to listen to him on the radio with his crew chief Chad Bryant, talking about the things he's learned, talking about the way you can make long runs in these cars, about using the brakes, but it's also about learning pit road and the differing varying factors of running these bigger and longer races. And that's what this series is about, to give you that opportunity. Tonight he made a mistake. Guess what? They overcame that mistake, and he's right back in a position to win another race.
Yeah, what an outstanding season that young man has had with so much limited experience. We talked about it. But again, only one finish outside the top 10, and that was Salem, the first race this year. They had a loose wheel. He probably was going to win that race, so he could very easily have finished every single race this season in the top 10.
Absolutely. Great run for Christopher Bell, too. Bell is up to 3rd position. This young man, 2 wins this season, both of them coming at the Salem Speedway.
He's not done racing this weekend as well. We'll see him tomorrow night on FS1 in the Camping World Truck Series.
All that action will get underway tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. Eastern on FS1, or you can watch it live on Fox Sports Go. That's the Truck Series, and it's the final race of the season to find out who all will be in the chase. 8 drivers going for the championship, and we've got 2 locked in points right now, but if we have another first-time winner, that all could change.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I know there's been a lot of sleepless nights for Daniel Hemrick and Timothy Peters and all those other guys trying to get in that chase.
Timothy Peters, the last man standing. There is Jordan. That is Jordan, his girlfriend on the left. We're talking about Chase Briscoe. And to the right, that is his crew chief, Chad Bryant, who's been calling the shots for this young man this season. And you see on the left side of the screen, here comes Weatherman in car number 10. He's getting close to Christopher Bell, and they're going to have a good battle for 3rd.
Yeah, Weatherman obviously bouncing off the wall there. Oh, the second time he's bounced off the wall, off of turn 4.
He's like, I'll do whatever it takes to be fast.
I started to say that really hasn't affected that car. We'll have to wait and see whether this one did or not.
2nd place run at Madison, the highlight for Weatherman this year. Last year he went to Victory Lane on the road course in New Jersey.
He's finished 2nd 8 times in his young career in the Arca Series.
That's an impressive number for sure.
Look how high Christopher Bell's running now. Getting a little practice in to run the top of the racetrack for tomorrow night. And one more time was put Weatherman in the outside wall.
It's like watching Majeski get sideways and save it. They just keep doing it. 3 laps to go tonight here in the Scott 150. Ray Dunlap with Phil Parsons, Heather DeBow, and Jim Trado. Glad you could join us tonight on FS1. The Arca Racing Series winding down. After tonight, just 2 more 1.5 mile races to go as we'll go to Kentucky next weekend and then off to Kansas.
Let's see if Weatherman can negotiate turn 4 here without bouncing off the wall. Much better, much better.
The differential from Briscoe to Townley is almost 7 seconds right now. So as we close into 2 laps to go, if there's no problem with Chase Briscoe. I don't see any challenge coming from Townley, but these guys are trying to work out who's going to be in position. And here's another battle as Travis Braden's on the high side and the number 99's going after 6th spot.
Yeah, that's Austin Cindric trying to grab that 6th spot here. Nice pass by Austin. Let's give Austin 6th. Still a good run for Travis Braden. So little super speedway experience, only one time before, maybe 2 times before, running up in the top 10 here.
He went to Lucas Oil Raceway last year, won in his first career start. They have the same engine in that car tonight. That's how diverse this Arca Ilmore engine program is. You can take them anywhere. And here comes Briscoe right now as he comes on the final lap. He's going to take the checkers tonight at Chicagoland, and he's going to win again on his way to a championship in the Arca Racing Series.
And win number 5 for Chad Bryant. Right there is crew chief and Chase Briscoe. Cunningham Motorsports. I don't guess we can say he locked up the championship, but we know he's going to win the championship.
As long as he's able to start our final 2 races of the season, because there's a major bonus structure in the Arca Series for going to every event. So if he's able to go to Kentucky and roll into Kansas and fire his engine, he will be our champion. The big time Ford back to victory lane tonight. And Cunningham picks up their 7th win of the season. Jim Trados with his crew chief.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoy today's broadcast.